My name is Levin Sliker. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Point Designs. We are a manufacturer of prosthetic fingers for people with partial hand limb difference or limb loss. We were founded in 2016 by a group of researchers out of the University of Colorado. The motivation to start Point Designs really was born out of a user need that we identified. We realized through some connections with prosthetists in our field that the partial hand patient population was really underserved. And we felt like we had a technology, we had the capability to develop some new technology using metal additive manufacturing to create a solution that would be functional for this group of patients.
I think a great example of the changes that our devices can bring is from one of our patient ambassadors, Jeff. So when Jeff first received his Point Designs prosthesis, so the complete socket and the point digits from us, and he was able to go to just a regular sporting goods store and purchase a single pair of gloves that would fit over his intact hand and his prosthesis. And that's something he hadn't been able to do in like the 7 years since he's had his amputation. And it's a really simple thing, but it means that he can access the same things that everyone else that doesn't have amputation can access. He can go to the same stores, he can buy the same things, and he can really feel that his prosthesis is a part of himself. We've always been interested in bringing this technology in-house. It's just been that a lot of the technology and machines just weren't accessible to us. But as we've grown as a company, we realized we really had a couple of key bottlenecks that we're developing. So the costs and timelines associated with with manufacturing prototype parts were becoming unsustainable, so we couldn't innovate as fast as we needed to. And then the second bottleneck was in our production of our main product lines. So we really needed to reduce costs, reduce lead times, and give ourselves more flexibility in how we stock inventory. We chose the one-click metal system for a variety of reasons. I think one of the key ones was the modularity of the system and flexibility that it offers. So it allows us to gradually scale our production over time. The initial investment financially is relatively low. So other things that we definitely looked at were the part quality. A lot of the parts that we manufacture are really complex, so we were impressed with the part quality that we were getting off of these machines.
Using the one-click has changed our production in a few ways. The main way currently is improving our lead times on R&D projects. We're able to design, iterate, print, and test in a matter of days instead of waiting for a few weeks for parts to come in. We anticipate for eventual production a 50% lead time reduction and a significant reduction in cost. So we're really excited to get up and running in production. The parts that we manufacture on the printer from One Click Metal are the main assembly components for the ratcheting finger system. They're the main assembly pieces that make up the skeleton of the digit, and then we use things like pins and springs to finish out the final assembly. Getting set up with the One Click has been really seamless. We were able to do minimal infrastructure changes to get the printers in here. They're really not very big. Working with impact systems as well to get started has been really seamless. They've been great from the initial training all the way through to maintenance issues that arise here and there. I see the role of additive manufacturing becoming a full production line for the company. That's kind of the ultimate goal, is to bring all this production in-house, have control over everything that we're making here, improve assembly processes, improve designs, and roll out the next generation of projects.